Good evening, everyone. I am one of the year 3 students undertaking Bachelor of Arts Education here in the University of Goroka. I am required to do one of my video presentation on the topic on Sigmund Freud's psychosexual developmental theory. This theory talks about the 5 developmental stages of a child from birth up to adulthood. However, in this video, we will discuss the first 2 stages, which is the oral stage and the annual stage. Good evening, everyone. I am one of the year 3 students undertaking Bachelor of Arts Education here in the University of Goroka. I am required to do one of my video presentation on the topic on Sigmund Freud's psychosexual developmental theory. This theory talks about the 5 developmental stages of a child from birth up to adulthood. However, in this video, we will discuss the first 2 stages, which is the oral stage and the annual stage. The psychosexual developmental theory proposed by Sigmund Freud describes the process of psychological and sexual development in humans from birth to adulthood. The theory suggests that individuals progress through a series of stages, each characterized by specific forms of pleasure and conflict. Oral stage is the first stage of development, spanning from birth to approximately 1 year old. During this stage, the mouth is the primary source of pleasure, with activities like sucking, feeding, and exploring the environment through oral means. Babies also put everything else they get their hands on into their mouths. Infants are entirely dependent on caregivers for nourishment and comfort. If lack of weaning and feeding experiences can shape personality traits and influence future relationships. For example, number 1, dependency. When babies or infants are not fed or well taken care of, in the future they are likely to depend on their parents forever. Secondly, passivity, which means lack of assertiveness. Thirdly, oral habits like chewing, smoking, drinking alcohol, and nail biting. Unsolved conflicts of fixation during this stage may lead to oral personality traits in adulthood. Annual stage is the second stage, spanning from approximately 1 year to 3 years old. During this stage, the primary focus is on anus, which focuses on bowel movements. Children experience pleasure and conflict related to toilet training and controlling bowel movements. Toilet training can lead to struggles between children and caregivers, influencing future attitudes towards authority. Children learn to control their bodily functions, which can impact their sense of autonomy and self-control. According to Freud, experiences during this stage can shape personality traits such as anal retentive 1. These are traits like orderliness, stubbornness, and rigidity. Secondly, anal expulsive. These are traits like messiness, rebelliousness, and impulsivity. As mentioned before, the ability for the children to be successful in this stage is solely dependent upon their parents and the approach they use towards toilet training. Parents should promote the use of toilet training with praise and rewards. The use of positive reinforcement after using the toilet at the appropriate times encourages positive outcomes. This will help reinforce the feeling that the child is capable of controlling their bladder. The parents help make the outcome of this stage a positive experience, which in turn will lead to a competent, productive, and creative adult. This stage is also important in the child's future relationship with the authority. According to Freud's theory, personality is developed through a series of stages focused on erogenous area throughout childhood. A healthy personality in adulthood is dependent upon all of these childhood stages being resolved successfully. If issues are not resolved in a stage, then fixation can occur, potentially resulting in neurotic tendencies or psychological disturbance. A fixation at this stage can result in a personality that is too rigid or one that is too disordered.